Because at that time in high school, like everybody else was like way ahead of me. Like they were literally going on trips to Bali and I don't even know, Cali and places like that. And I wasn't even allowed to step out of my fucking room. And even if the two friends that I had, we weren't even allowed to go out. They were literally just allowed to come to my house. We couldn't even go to the park. Can you believe that? That's how little freedom I had. I was a bird in a pretty cage. I did not get a phone until I was 18. Yeah. And was I allowed to drive? Nope. I was not allowed to drive and I was not allowed to step out of the house, and neither could I go to my friend's house. They all had to come to my house and just hang out in my room. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be sharing my experience of what it was like growing up in a strict brown household as the only girl, and it was pretty rough. So if you're interested, keep watching. In order for me to even go outside and enjoy life, I had to get permission at least 3 to 4 days before I was allowed to step out of the house. I had to beg day and night to get my license, literally day and night. And the day I got my license, it was the happiest day of my life. I literally thought that I got all the freedom in the world, like when I got my license. So right after high school, my friends, some of them got jobs like in a grocery store called Mariano's, and I was jealous of them because I was not allowed to get a job because I didn't have my own bank account and I wasn't allowed to work or have my own money, which I think about now is just crazy. Like I was just so jealous of them too because they were like wearing abayas and things like that, and they were still allowed to work, but like I was not allowed to work at all. Crazy because like on the surface, like they would act like they're so nice to me and care about me, but then deep down they were strict. So I was such a dumbo thinking that, oh, my parents aren't strict, but they were strict. Those kind of parents are like the worst, the ones that kind of act like that they're not strict, but then deep down they're like extremely overprotective and extremely strict, and like everything that you do they don't want you to do. To be honest, just saying that it was rough is such an understatement because it was honestly hell, because I literally had no life of my own. I would just go to school for 8 hours a day and then come home and be stuck in my room for another 5, and even on the weekends I would never ever go out. The only way I was living life was through literally like TV, YouTube, movies, and things like that, because I was not allowed to go outside and live life, you know? Everything that I literally, all I would do is just watch YouTube all day, or I'd watch Netflix, or maybe text my friends on my little iPod. Like that was my life, and it was honestly really, really depressing. And it was so crazy because I was so depressed, but like I thought I was fine. I thought I was living like a normal life, but I was actually being brainwashed by my parents. And then on top of not being able to go out, like it's not like being at home was fun either, because I was constantly fighting with them. Like, you know, since when you don't have like that one thing you want so bad, then you want it more, because that thing's value increases a lot, because that's human nature, you know. So even at home I was just hating them and they were like hating me. Like everything I would do, like in their eyes it was wrong. Like whatever I wore, oops, it's not covered enough. Like even on the first day of high school I was like forced to wear hijab, and I just felt so awkward because for the past 14 years I had never worn it, and then I walked into school, everybody looked at me, and it was just so awkward. I just felt like a whole auntie. Yeah, it was just a really miserable, lonely existence. I just didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't really see a way out for myself. I just went along with whatever was going on. But in my 20s, a lot of stuff has happened, and I feel like I have totally become what everything I want, and I just do whatever the hell I want now. So yeah, like being caged and locked in made me want to explore the world more, which I have, and I'm just happy with the person I am and the person that I'm becoming. So the makeup, hair, everything is slaying today. Anyway, if you're a girl like me and you don't have too much freedom, please comment below, share your experience. But I'm telling you, your time will come, like my time has come and is coming, and I hope to. Um, I just hope everyone is happy and gets the freedom that they want. Guys, freedom is one of the most valuable things to me, and one of the most valuable things anyone can have. It's priceless, you know?